I think it was an episode of Seinfeld where it was opposite. Everything was the opposite. All right. So Zelensky lives in the opposite world, meaning that whatever he says, the exact opposite is the case. He's always been a tool of the West. From the very beginning, the whole way that Zelensky came into power was literally as a tool of MI6. Working in cahoots with Kolomovsky and Ukrainian oligarchs and all that. I mean, they created a TV program, Servant of the People, where he played a simple man being the president to implant in the minds of the Ukrainian people the possibility of him being president.
Wow.
And then
think about that. And it became a reality.
It became a reality. He campaigned on a program of peace. But as soon as he became president, he was promoting war because that's what his Western masters told him to do. Zelensky's reading from a script. The British are writing the script. The British are, sadly, some of the worst enemies of Russia one can imagine.
Yeah.
They are pushing war. But the sad thing is, the Brits, they're not the ones dying. It's the Ukrainians that are dying. They've allowed themselves to become a proxy, a tool of a nation, Great Britain, and allies in Europe, unfortunately previously backed by the United States, that sought to use Ukraine as a tool to strategically defeat Russia. Sanctions were supposed to strangle the economy. It didn't work. By strangling the economy, these people here, instead of walking these streets in peace, were supposed to come together in a Maidan-like moment. They call it the Moscow Maidan. They're supposed to assemble here to bring down the government of Vladimir Putin, which was all about. We hate Putin because he's rebuilt Russia.
Yeah.
We hate Putin because Russia now stands on its feet. We hate Putin because Russians love being Russians today. They love themselves. They love who they are. They're a proud people. What we want is for Russia to go back to the time of the 1990s. Boris Yeltsin, controlled by Bill Clinton. Russia totally controlled and used by the United States, subservient to us. The Russians will never again bend the knee to the West. And Great Britain can't handle that. So Zelensky, as a tool of Great Britain, reads their script. And the script is literally the exact opposite because it's information warfare. It's not about the truth.
Yeah.
You know what the truth is? Russian troops are breaking through on the front lines.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
Yeah.